Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hold on, let me change this background because I just seen a pause pop up. Hold on. God, I'm terrible at editing sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. No, no. Maybe. Mm, hmm. Oh, no. Mm, mm. We're just going to go with this one. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. All right, let's go up to the top. Okie. She sure has lost her scorn, jealous mind. Hey, Mal. Hey, Janine, Mara. Hey, Laura. Sweet me. Hey, Remy. Yes, please hit that like. Abso-fucking-lutely. Cat's eye. Hello, Opal. Kate the Magnificent. Yo, what up, shawty? Dave. Hello. Dazed and confused. Hey. Steph B. We are swimmers. Hey. Hey, True Texan. Yes, yes. Everybody over here has lost their minds. Absolutely. Hey, LFT. Hey, Candace. I'm so glad to see y'all on this Thursday night. Hello, 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 hello. Make sure you hit that thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever one tickles your fancy. Let's get me in the algorithm. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to do this one, but I don't want to make anybody seasick. Is that going to make y'all seasick? Yeah, I feel like it will. This one shouldn't, though. But let me know if it does. I'll change it. Hey, Spooky Pose. Glad to see ya. Be sure to pick that mother clucking light. Hey, Aries. Hey, Tinker. Hello, hello. I'll cam up for a second just to tell y'all hey. Hey. I just took a bath, so I've got my hair braided and chilling. I ain't got my light set up or anything. Oh, wow, Aries. That's interesting. Hey, Tess. What is up? Hey, Janine. I think I already said hey to you, but just in case, hey again. What is up, y'all? YouTube is going crazy. We're going to go over Betty's rants. And then I want to talk about why do women find killers and bad dudes sexy? I don't understand, but we're going to go over that. And I've got some clips I want to show y'all so that y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so let's get on into it. But before, hold on. Let me pull her up, but I've got this little opening thing. Look, let me show y'all. Betty's bonkers. She is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. No, I gotta stop. I gotta stop sharing it because I gotta do it in order. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Y'all ready?
Welcome to Bedtime Stories with BullHorn Betts.
Cause she's in the bed again. Oh, let's. Man, I don't know. Listen, I don't know if what she's saying in this rant is true or not. I don't understand why it would be true or I don't know. I'm just confused. So we can work this out together. We can figure this out together. I have faith in the hippie hut. Oh, Janine, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. That's so kind. Let's play George twerking that thing.
Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Move that ass. Left or right, gon' work that ass. Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Come on.
Thank you so much, Janine. Testicle, does YouTube attract crazies or does YouTube make them crazy? I think it attracts the crazy. I think people are bored and they get on here and make YouTube their whole existence. And that's just very dangerous, in my opinion. Brantley, what up, boo? I would not put it past them. And that's what we're going to talk about. All right, so let's get started on this rant.
Some of the receipts.
This is from Clipper. We love our Clipper. We appreciate her.
I have. Good night or good afternoon, me and you, Miss Lee, Mom, Rebecca, Collier. So, of course, JLR and team, along with Barbecue Lady, have not only, this is what they did. They're like, oh, let me tell you, they need to know what type of people they're being associated with. First of all, I'm not a felon. I had not been convicted of felons like Jonathan Lee Riches has been convicted of.
Okay, pause. That's true. That's absolutely true. Jonathan is a felon. Betty is not because she never got convicted.
He is a piece of shit that has coordinated himself with J is for Justice, another.
He's been friends with J is for Justice for a long time. We've all known that. If you didn't, I'm telling you, he's been friends with her for a long time.
Wide open cooter has coordinated himself with J.
Butt plug Betty, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. True Texan misses the blonde twerking. So let's pull that one up this time. Butt plug Betty, thank you so much. You are appreciated. Did y'all hear what she just said? Nathan.
J is for Justice, another wide open cooter, right?
First off, hold up.
I'm gonna get it all up in your vag. Get it up in your vag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick.
First off, Betty, you can't be on here condemning folks for talking about your cooteroo while you out here talking about J is for Justice cooteroo and what she does with it. Mind your business, ho.
She had an affair on her husband, divorced him, left her children, and then decided to marry another man and decided to go sleep with Jonathan Lee Riches.
Who cares? It's not our business. That's our family life. If that's how it happened, then that's fucked up on Jay's part, in my opinion. But I'm not taking it as gospel. It's Betty saying it. Hello? Can I get an amen?
While I was seeing him. So this woman has a hard on for Bullhorn Betty because I called her out.
While she was seeing him. So she's claiming J is for Justice, left her children, left her husband, remarried another dude that she met on YouTube, cheated on him with Jonathan Lee Riches while Jonathan Lee Riches was banging Betty. That's what she's claiming.
Out and got her in trouble with her husband. And of course, she lied to her husband like she
James.
lied to her prior husband. So there you have it. This is what J is for Justice said. Joe's out. Shamu is in. Change of programming for tonight. Watch party on J is for Justice Discord. You are
okay. Now, my question is, let me look it up really quick. Did J is for Justice put that on her community tab, or is that a sneaky private uh screenshot from Jay's Discord? Let's see. J is for Justice. Okay. Oh, no, it's on here. Okay. Joe's out. Shamu is in. Change of programming for tonight's watch party in the J for J Discord server. Members and Patreons have access. Discord link, blah, blah, blah. See you in the lounge at 8 p.m. So Joe's out and Shamu's in. That matters to me because it's not necessarily a good thing that Joe is out. Joe was going to be on there to talk about the Gabby Petito Foundation. So if you're proud of this bitch, there's something wrong with you, first and foremost. And she said Shamu is in because Seth went over his and Sebastian's trip to the aquarium. So there's that.
Are a piece of shit, J is for Justice. And trust me, your numbers, I don't care how big you get, when I have enough done, when I'm done with you, you're not going to get 1,300 people viewing you. You are the biggest piece of shit on here that is
Ooh, when she's done with you.
Manufactured so many news articles.
I agree with that. J is for Justice has manufactured a lot, even in the Sebastian Wells. Oh my God. I was thinking Summer Wells and Sebastian mix. Even in the Sebastian Rogers case, she has created a lot of the drama in this sector. And I just can't sit with that.
That it's not even funny. News articles. But let's talk about this, okay? And then listen to this. Now we got J is for Justice. We have Barbecue Lady out there, which...
For anybody who doesn't know, Barbecue Lady was part of TikTok Tony's live stream team. She was always on there with him while he was also spreading misinformation on Sebastian Rogers. All of these fucking characters we're reviewing right now and looking at and talking about have had some kind of part in the chaos in this case.
Barbecue Lady's going to get her own in due time. In due time. And I didn't say,
I agree,
did I say the
Brantley.
other one? Okay, you guys.
Like, she was all for condemning Chris and Katie until the movement kind of changed in their favor, right? How about let law enforcement do their job. Don't be on anybody's side. Call out the bad from whoever you feel you need to call out. But every single one of these parents, all three of them could be guilty. They could all be innocent. It would not shock me to find out that Chris and Katie do have something to do with it, or Katie has something to do with it. The same way it wouldn't shock me if I found out that Seth has something to do with it.
You guys are going to have to wait because I got to send the other one to me. So now we're going to look at the one that was just sent from the mysterious disappearance, from the lead person in the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers.
She's talking about JLR's Facebook group, the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers.
Ellie Mae, disgusting piece of garbage that thinks she's hot stuff on, this is what Joe Petito said. Do you know that these people reached out to him and told him that they were going to dox his personal information, his home address. They were going to cause problems with his foundation. They didn't tell them about us. They threatened.
So what she's saying right here is it's not like they called Joe Petito or emailed Joe Petito and was like, hey, you got to watch out for these tragedy pimps. No, they didn't tell them. They didn't tell Joe about the tragedy pimp situation and the misinformation going around. They apparently just threatened that if he was to go on Seth's show, this is what they would do to Joe Petito.
Threatened this man. They threatened this man that if he came on to Seth Rogers' show, they were going to destroy Joe Petito and his foundation. That is what has been alleged here by Joe Petito himself.
Now, That's what I don't know. I'm not going to reach out to Joe Petito, but this is what Betty claims that. And then I listened to Seth and Tony. I will also play that little portion of the live where they talk about that. But it's hard because you got liars, known liars, telling us, hey, these people reached out to Joe Petito and threatened him. Well, how do we know? How can we know for sure y'all are not fucking lying? That we can't, unless Joe comes out and publicly says this happened. We can't know for sure. But I'm more inclined to think that it did happen. I'm more inclined to think that people did reach out to Joe Petito and threaten him for if he joined Seth's live stream.
It's not talking about Seth. It's not talking about Tony. They literally threatened Joe Petito, Jonathan Lee Riches, and crew. His.
And then that's another thing. How can we prove it was JLR? I think she's saying that the people in this group did this. The mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. I think that's what she's claiming, that the people associated with that group did this, reached out and threatened Joe Petito. But how do we know for sure JLR was involved? How do we know?
Just disgusting crew of people. I told Jonathan if he stepped in this case anymore that I was going to sue him. And so now I am going to sue him. I have.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all in these lawsuits, man. Y'all get on my damn nerves. Good luck, Betty. Good luck.
Claims against him for a very long time. And this last little dig from him and his people, I am going to sue him in Pasco County, where
I don't think. Okay, so here's my problem. I don't see JLR having so much of an issue with Seth that he would co-sign that kind of behavior to threaten Joe Petito. Jay is for justice. Absolutely. I could see her doing it, but JLR, I don't know. And now don't get me wrong. We know JLR threatens people in our own community. And he sends these anonymous emails talking about contacting this person and that person and calling this department and that department and calling your job. And so if that's the kind of threatening things that Joe Petito got, then yeah, I would say it's absolutely JLR. But without having that knowledge and that information, I can't drag JLR for filth without knowing for sure. You know what I'm saying? But if this happened, it sucks that we have to say if this happened, because y'all are such filthy fucking liars who are constantly spreading misinformation on these YouTube streets that we have to question everything that comes out of your mouths.
Where he lives, not Tampa Bay, Pasco County, in Port Richey. That's where the man lives. That's where I'm planning on suing him. And
bro, we don't need to know where JLR lives. We don't give a fuck.
I'm going to be also including Miss Jamie Phillips in that lawsuit as well.
And who the hell is Jamie Phillips? I was watching Molly go over this earlier. She was like, who is Seth? Who is Barbecue Lady? Who is Jamie Phillips? I don't know.
Well,
but stop doxing these folks, Betty. Jesus.
It's going to be I'm over this nonsense. I'm over this thuggery on this platform. I'm over people trying to destroy.
You are the thuggery on this platform, just saying.
An innocent man because they didn't get the attention that they wanted. This man worked very hard to make sure I have to sue people because you are irrelevant. That's why nobody listens to you. Go make your own channel.
Is that who that name is that she just said? Oh my God. Oh my God. So she doxes JLR's hometown and then she doxes Magnolia's real name? Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's see how
Betty. No, this is why nobody can take you serious, Shawty. I mean, this plus about 100 other reasons, but this right now, it makes you look just as nasty as the ones you're talking about right now.
How many people listen to your hate-filled rhetoric? Probably hardly anybody. Probably hardly anybody. But I'm getting so sick of this thuggery on here.
She did.
And so
almost.
Jonathan Lee Riches, let me be very clear to you. I know who's
Hey,
behind all
Dutchie.
of this, and I'm coming for you, sir.
Oh, I'm coming for you, sir. It's just hard. It's hard to know. It's hard to condemn people without having the proof that those people are the ones actually doing it. That's my problem. And the only I don't know, I wouldn't say it's proof, but the only thing that makes me think that some of this is true is this that Jay is for Justice posted. Joe's out, Shamu is in. So she exits is out. Joe's, it's just so fucked up.
You want to do all this dirty stuff to me? You tried
Brandon.
to destroy me. You lied to me for over a year. And you think I'm going to sit here while you have your friends destroy everything that this man is trying to do. He was going to talk about the Gabby Petito Foundation. All you did was hurt Joe.
I agree with that. I agree with that. If he did indeed receive threatening emails, like, you didn't hurt Seth. You hurt Joe and the foundation. It was just more eyes on what he's doing.
Advocacy for his daughter in such a ruthless and disgusting manner, threatening him. We have a no tolerance policy.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, Tess. Did she do that as like a gloating kind of thing? Like, ha ha ha, Joe is out and Shamu's in. Or did she do it because he changed his stream? I don't know. But whoever, if anyone reached out to Joe Petito and threatened him about going on Seth's channel where they was going to do nothing but talk about Sebastian and Gabby Petito Foundation, shame on you. You're all pieces of shit.
Policy here, and I don't have. Somebody get that asshole out. And actually, I'll do it. We have a no tolerance policy here. I want everybody that needs to be hidden. Thank you. We're not gonna deal with this nonsense. Jay is for justice. You need to keep your legs closed first and foremost.
Okay.
Secondly, you and your.
Are we for real? Okay. Tess says that she commented on it, so let's go see. This person says, you got bedhead Betty pissed. I asked for her receipts. I would love the receipts, because Tony Mathis also claimed that he talked to Joe Petito after Joe and Seth talked, and Joe told him that he was threatened. Okay, look, Shamu. She says the title of the live is Sebastian at SeaWorld. That's the only comment I see from her. I don't know. It's interesting. She's talking about Jay's cooter again.
Misfits. Thank you. We're not gonna deal with this nonsense. Jay is for justice. You need to keep your legs closed first and foremost. Secondly, you and.
First off, Betty, you need to mind your damn mother clucking business. Mind your business. It is not your business who she is or is not opening her legs to.
Your misfits need to stop harassing Seth. And as a matter of fact, he's already sent all these people cease and desist letters. I think it's time to start executing some lawsuits against these people that want to just cause him harm. for no other
I
purpose.
know, right? Maybe that's what I was thinking. Hey, Matt, like, girl, okay, maybe she needs to keep her cooter legs closed, but you need to open yours, girlfriend. You need to open your shit back up for business so you can stop being so salty all the time.
And to show that they have the ability to cause this man harm. It's disgusting. Joe Petito did not deserve to be treated like that. They didn't tell them about what kind of people they were working with. They threatened to harm him and his foundation in order to get him to not show up. Let's be very clear on.
I just hope that if this is true, Joe Petito updates or makes a post on Twitter or something. Just make some kind of update as to this is why I did not go on Seth Rogers' live stream.
What these people did to Joe Petito. I know for a fact, Barbecue Lady, which we are going to start.
Yes, Barbecue Lady used to be cool with Seth and Tony. She would be part of the TikTok live streams that TikTok Tony did. And she started calling Seth and Tony out for their shit. And so now Betty's mad at Barbecue Lady.
Exposing her nastiness because she won't stop either. And she's obviously not going to stop until there's bracelets around her wrist, because from what I hear, she's already committed a few.
What? Look at her mouth. What about her mouth? Yeah, that's my problem, Mimi. Like, I need to know. Zero, K. I need to know if that actually happened. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard, because Tony asked Seth said that he had contact with Joe Petito. Joe Petito told him this is what's been going on. And Tony Mathis was like, well, it's not like I don't believe Seth, but I wanted to call and talk to him myself. Supposedly, he was told the same thing. And that is who Betty got her information from. But these people putting that information out are liars. They're known liars to spread misinformation and disinformation, period. So it's hard to take what they're saying as serious. The only way I really can is if Joe Petito says something.
Felonies in the process of doing this. So I hope whoever she committed those felonies against, I hope that they are taking legal action against her. I also found out that she was catering a party and making food while cats were crawling all over her countertop.
Okay, Betty, you don't like, I mean, that's gross. I'll give it to you. That's gross. But you don't like people talking about your gray pork chops. Don't go for anybody else's cooking habits, girl.
Very unsanitary work environment. And she fed people that food.
Rebel, glad to see you.
That is disgusting to me. That is absolutely, utterly disgusting to me. But you know what? In good fashion, the show is going to go on. I can tell you that there is going to be, it sounds like we're going to be going through some stuff that you guys haven't seen, such as Sebastian Rogers' day at SeaWorld, for this horrible father that hates his son, that just deserves all of this nonsense from these idiots on YouTube.
Now, I did go watch Seth Rogers live where he showed Sebastian at SeaWorld, and I did appreciate it because, I mean, it's Sebastian, we've spent so much time covering his case. But keep in mind, a lot of people were saying, well, like, I want to see Sebastian now, like not when he was, 10 years old, 5 years old, whatever. But Seth did say that the videos that he shared today were from 5 years ago. So if you go to watch, don't go expecting to see a more grown up Sebastian. You're still going to see the little Sebastian from before.
You know what, JS for Justice? I hope you
Hey,
get your
Peach.
laugh But I also hope you get some divorce papers soon because you're rightfully deserving. How many more men are you sleeping with behind your husband's back? I mean, I'm just curious. I mean,
This makes me feel like Betty's going to try to reach out to Jay's husband. Weird. Not cool.
Jonathan the only one? How many more were there? How many more were there, Jay? How many times did you smile in my face, young lady?
Young lady, how many times did you smile in Betty's face while you were sleeping with Jonathan Lee Riches, young lady?
I'm just curious. You are disgusting.
Right, Mimi?
Human. I mean, just a hollow piece of shit of a woman.
That's what I said, Dutchie. Like, she needs to mind her damn business. Like, all of that she has put out here in this one clip about Jay not having her legs closed, that's her business. Let a hoe be a hoe if a hoe wants to hoe. Let them be.
No care for your own children, let alone anybody else's.
Oh, Tinkoopy.
Why did you leave your children behind? Oh. Jay?
Hey, see, that's them fighting words right there. You ain't talking about my kids, bitch.
Does the whole world know that when you left your children? Or is that just
I would beat your ass. I would be on my way to Manatee, Florida, and I would beat your ass.
Betty must have this wrong, right?
Shit. Steph B, thank you for the gift of memberships. Thank you, Peach, for renewing. Make sure you thank Steph B if you got
Welcome to the Hippie Hut, man. Let's buy.
Thank you so much, Steph B. Thank you so much. I love you.
Kids! For a man! And then you cheated on that man. And you want to come up here and have a laugh on Seth, a father that's missing his child, when you left yours? Keep going, boo-boo. Keep going. And you guys are happy that you heard not
Willow said they named Manatee County after her. Oh, that's that's funny.
Like, you don't even care who you hurt anymore. You guys hurt Joe Petito.
And I agree. If it did happen, I agree. I need Joe to come out and make a statement. Period. End of sentence. End of story. Joe would have to make some kind of statement saying this happened. I'm not just going to take the word of batshit Betty and Dick Talk Tony. I'm just not going to do it.
Where every single one of you assholes got your name. You guys make me sick.
Ditto.
Absolutely, utterly sick.
Look at that face. Yeah, on to the next one.
Therefore, because I've just had it with the bullshit. To do this to Joe Petito, this is a person that I care highly about, especially the work I did with his daughter, being threatened by these hyenas.
Oh, hyenas. Hyenas. I got rid of my hyena clip. I shouldn't have, because it would have come in handy right now. But it's like, oh, the word's fitting and it's just perfect. So she uses it, I guess. I don't know who she's talking about, but hyenas now is on everybody's mind. Every time they're trying to describe shitty people or who they consider to be shitty people ganging up on somebody, people use the term hyenas now. You're welcome, bitches.
Go and tell them, about the horrible people that we're working with. What horrible people? I wasn't the one in federal prison for 10 years and a 3-time.
Hold up. I just called a lie. In the other clip, she said, well, whoever it was that was threatening Joe Petito wasn't telling him about the people he was working with. They were just threatening him, right? Right here, she just said that they were telling him the people he's about to interact with and work with are fucked up. So let's see.
People that we're working with. What person that I care highly about, especially the work I did with his daughter, being threatened by these hyenas. They didn't go and tell him, about the horrible people that.
Oh, okay. I did not catch a lie. She said they didn't go and tell him that.
We're working with. What horrible people. I wasn't the one in federal prison for 10 years and a 3-time felon like Jonathan Lee Riches. I've never been to prison. I've been arrested a few times. I've been convicted of 2 DUIs, both 6 years apart.
Skirt. Hold up. And cocaine. And a scale. And running down the road pantsless. And telling law enforcement that she was going to chop your ex up and spread them down the highway for them to find. Girl, stop.
And those were over 2 decades ago. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. What people are they talking about?
Okay, so see, she just confused the fuck out of me because she said they didn't tell Joe Petito about the people he's supposedly working with. But right here, she just, let's play that again.
Years ago. 20 years ago. What people are they talking about?
What people are they talking about? So they did email Joe and be like, you need to be careful working with TikTok Tony and batshit Betty. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Because in the first clip, she said it was just threats, nothing about the people he was working with. In this one, she said it wasn't about the people he was about to be working with, but then just says what people. Bro, you lie so fucking much. I can't keep up with it. So that makes me think the reason she's outraged is people reached out. Now, did they threaten him? If they did, it's fucked up. But even reaching out to him and saying, you're about to work with this piece of shit, Dick Talk Tony, you're about to work with this piece of shit, batshit Betty. Like, I get it, wanting to let him know the characters he's about to be online with. But then again, why does that matter when he's simply going on there to talk to Seth Rogers about Sebastian and to talk to the community about the Gabby Petito Foundation? Why does that matter? Why does he need to be warned if that's what he's going for?
Freaking Tony has an impeccable history. I can tell you his history is better than mine. I think he has.
Oh, that's saying a lot. His history is better than your. Okay. So, yeah, if they threaten him, fucked up. But it seems like they were warning him as well. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they messaged him and was like, this person and this person's bad. They're not good people. It's going to affect your foundation. Maybe something like that. I think that's more along the lines. I can't see anybody wanting to threaten him. Go up on Seth's shit and we're going to ruin your foundation. I can't see that. I could see people reaching out and warning them.
A bounce check from 30 years ago. Oh my God. Let's stop. We have a 3-time convicted felon telling a man that has a bounce check from 30 years ago, you're worse than me. And everybody on this platform actually believes it. That man has done nothing but damage Seth and Tony since he got his feelings hurt. And people are too stupid to realize it. And
JLR, she's talking about JLR.
Now he's got all these people, including Justin on TikTok, right? Justin on TikTok. I'm going to call him out too. No offense. I love Justin on TikTok.
Uh-oh.
But you can clearly see the demeanor that Justin on TikTok has had since his association with Magnolia.
That's what I'm saying, Burden. Yes, you said it best. Clearing up the drama on YouTube shouldn't be considered a priority for Joe. Please, no one contact Joe asking him to make a post or statement. He is busy doing important work that can help save lives. Yes, don't reach out and ask him to make a statement. If he found it detrimental enough, he would make a statement on his own. But in my mind, what I'm thinking is he was warned. Should he have been warned? No, because I don't think him going on Seth Rogers' panel and discussing the foundation and Sebastian being missing is a problem. Why the fuck do y'all care if he's around Tony Mathis and BullHorn Betty in order to do that? That don't matter. They don't matter in the realm of things. I was all for seeing Joe Petito on Seth Rogers. And if you had a problem with it, then maybe you are the problem.
LR, a 3-time convicted felon, a fraudster, a person that knows what makes people tick, right? Somebody that knows how to get into somebody's checkbook without them knowing. That's the kind of fraudster he is. the sweet little boyish looks and the scans, much like what he does on here.
Okay. How do you know that, Cassie? He was being warned. He was warned he was being used for a grift to get more people watching. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt it. But Betty's making it seem like they emailed Joe Petito and was like, damn you going on, Seth. How fucking dare you? I will destroy Gabby Petito Foundation. That's the way she's making it seem. But throughout her lies on these clips, what I've come to is people were reaching out to warn him that it would be bad for his foundation to team up with these people. Regardless, still wrong, because it wouldn't have mattered for him to go on Seth's panel for a night.
And if he doesn't get his way, he tries to seek and destroy. And he does it all behind the scenes like he has for years. You guys know he's done it for years.
You
guys
too.
turn the other cheek. Well,
you participated in it, and you have also turned the other cheek.
It's time for you not to turn the other cheek anymore, because not only is he damaging Seth, him and his crew are trying to damage Joe Petito and trying to control Joe Petito and where he goes.
Could do that. Oh, clear. Oh, clear. I can't do it.
And where he speaks. That is so un-American and so communist Chinese party dictatorship.
Oh, shit.
To try to control another person. And if they don't comply, this is what they are going to do.
That's what I'm thinking. Yes, evil Queen Yaya. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, Joe Petito would have been the outsider coming in to bring some normalcy to the situation overall by discussing the Gabby Petito Foundation. I was looking forward to him being on sets tonight, actually. So I don't think he needed to be warned.
Destroy. I'm not even going to get into Dolly.
But I also don't think that she should make him being warned make it out as if he's been threatened the way she is right now.
Dolly's just a dumbass.
Uh-oh.
He smokes too much pot. And God, he looks like he's been using some other substances other than marijuana.
Oh my God, bitch. Bitch. You are toxic as fuck.
From what I've been able to preview myself. Oh, and Jolly was trashing Joe yesterday. Wow. Wow. Trashing Joe Petito yesterday. So now you guys see it. It's all about the clicks and views. They're going to keep running to the people with the most clicks and views, and those people are.
I agree, Blondie. Joe Petito, that's what I think too. That's exactly what I think happened. And she is using that and making it seem so much worse, as if these creators reached out to him and threatened him. I don't think he should have been reached out to at all, period. She is out of control, Kate.
Dirty ass people that got those clicks and views by lies and scams. And when they want to attack, they all coordinate behind the scenes, much like Queen Bee and her people.
Oh shit, not name dropping. Y'all are so fucking stupid. You and her both. Like, all of this with this lawsuit, and for what? To go back to trashing each other publicly? That judge is finna look both y'all's dumbasses in the face and give y'all a slap on the wrist, tell y'all to cut the shit. While the courts and the lawyer have received all this funding. It's insane.
People, right? Like they did to me. Must be taking their playbook. But they're not all involved. Okay. Yeah, Seth changed his, because once we found out Joe was not there, it was just,
Yeah, I think Joe's a smart man. Joe Petito is, he is above Seth and the Proudfoots when it comes to the intelligence scale. Let's just say that. Like, Joe's a smart man. I think it's very possible when he was warned that he did go and do his own due diligence. And I hope he did. And if that made him not want to go on to Seth's, then so be it. But I personally was looking forward to it because I like Joe Petito.
There's no point in having the same thumbnail. Joe was only going to be on there for like 10 or 15 minutes talking about the Gabby Foundation. That was really it. It was just to give him a platform to talk about his daughter. And they destroyed that. I mean, I want you to think about that. we're all here. We all came together predominantly because of Gabby Petito. And they literally just strong-armed her father. They just literally just strong-armed
Yes,
her father.
ma'am.
And literally told him if he didn't comply, they were going to destroy him and dox him all over the internet. His personal private information. This is what you guys want to support? I mean, if it is, that's horrible to me. Absolutely horrible. My heart bleeds for Joe Petito. My heart bleeds for Seth Rogers. And I want to damn the people that did this, that don't care, that doesn't care how that has made both of these fathers feel, what it did to them inside of them. And they're all
She's so extra. So extra.
over there laughing. Oh, we're going to be watching this shit show in our Discord. So funny.
So she's got the inside scoop to Jay's Discord.
So evil. This is pure evil. When I wouldn't comply with their bullshit, they doxed me. They literally put a roadmap to my home so some crazy lunatic would come here and hurt me. That's what they did. You know what I did? I grew a backbone and stood strong. And it's very upsetting.
Oh, there's plenty of things. Yeah, they were saying that Dolly trashed Joe Petito, but I think it seems like it was more of like maybe he didn't realize it, but it seemed like Dolly could have been possibly putting out like a dog whistle of sorts by saying that it would affect Joe's credibility and the foundation. And so it's not crazy to think that with such a big following that people took what Dolly said and reached out to Joe. I don't know. And maybe Joe would take that as a threat. I don't know. I don't know.
That people, and until people are going to start being stronger and denounce them and tell them to go F themselves when they start threatening, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. But I think it is absolutely come to a head here in this community that there has got to be a line drawn in the sand. You're either going to be with evil people.
That's what I'm saying. I think he was questioning Seth and Tony, but kind of trying to give like Joe a heads up that it could affect his credibility and the foundation. That's very possible. Whether that was intentional, I don't know, but
or you're going to be working with good people. And people need to make that decision. And they need to make that decision sooner than later, or this kind of conduct will continue on this platform. And we know who it's coming from. I got receipts. We have Barbecue Lady literally on her TikTok telling everybody to do that, which is associated with this group. And then we have everything coming from J is for Justice, which we know is connected to JLR.
So she's saying Barbecue Lady on TikTok is telling people to let Joe know not to fuck with these people. She's saying J is for Justice is telling her people to let him know not to fuck with people.
And the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers' group.
And the Facebook group took part in letting Joe know not to fuck with these people.
Where they're
That's what she's saying.
Advocating for people to reach out in mass numbers to Joe Petito just for wanting to talk about his foundation.
So they're encouraging people to reach out to Joe. That's a problem to me. That is a huge fucking problem to me. Let the man do his own research.
And this is all coming from who? Let's look. Don't want to screw up the receipts now, do we? We want to make sure that they're nice and I will never plug. Look at that. Who's that? Oh, is that J is for Justice with that bullshit? Oh.
Respectfully, I think you're not understanding the foundation at all. It was a good move. It may have been a good move, but that's his move to make. But YouTubers shouldn't be reaching out to him and being like, hey, watch your back with bullshit Betty and Dick Talk Tony. No, just let him figure it out. He would have. He's not a stupid man.
But not as much as encouraging 40,000 people in their Facebook group, like Ellie Mae Farmer. The biggest problem on Facebook when it comes, she's a thug that thinks she's the only one that's allowed to advocate for missing people on Facebook. These are pretty stinking solid receipts where the problems are coming from. Literally demanding 40,000 people to reach out to Joe Petito in the droves, but they didn't.
Yeah, to me, that's a problem. That shouldn't have been done.
Talk to them about Seth or how horrible Seth is or how horrible Tony is. No, if you go on, this is what we are going to do to you. We're going to dox you. We're going to make sure everybody knows your home address.
Yeah, I'm glad he made.
Oh, what, you guys think you could threaten the man and he wasn't going to tell the people how he was threatened? Yeah.
Well, he hasn't told the people how he was threatened. He supposedly told Seth and then Tony, and they told you. So he hasn't told the people that he was threatened.
He had no problem spitting out why he could not come on the show.
That is a lie. He has not came out and told everyone that this is why he didn't go on the show. You're lying right now, Betty.
Yeah. And the reasons why. And citing that he had no clue how ruthless it was and how toxic it has gotten on YouTube. That's pretty bad. That is pretty stinking bad. Once again,
all he's got to do is search up Sebastian's name and he will see how toxic and ruthless it's gotten here.
Again, Jonathan Lee Riches and his misfits strike again and try to destroy. Because every last one of them is part of Jonathan Lee Riches' team. So how many blowjobs you getting there, Jonathan? Are you keeping in contact with Magnolia? Is she back in Palm Beach?
Yeah, I don't think it was threats. I think it was just them letting him know who he was about to be dealing with. And I understand why people felt the need to do it. I mean, they feel like they're protecting Joe and his foundation. But we have to realize he's a grown-ass man. He's going to make his own decision. Let him YouTube Sebastian Rogers. He'll see all the chaos going on. He had a week to prepare for it, and then he could make his decision. I don't think it takes massive amounts of people reaching out to him. That was probably overwhelming to him. Yeah, JLR and his misfits. Like, what does he have? I don't know, but he's got these women squalling over him.
Are you ignoring her too? Do you disappear on her?
Oh,
do you not answer your phone with her? Are you with those other women in those back, behind Chili's in the back seat of the car there, John?
Oh my God. Yeah, I agree, Burden. I agree. Yeah, can the internet please do better? We would appreciate that. I get it. And that's what I was saying, Burden. I get the whole wanting to warn Joe. But again, he is a smart man. He will figure it out. He will see. I promise.
Jonathan, Mr. Christian guy? Just asking. I got all the secrets.
Who you fucking in the back seat at Chili's, Jonathan?
Got all the secrets. Just asking. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm not saying it's happening. I'm not saying it's happening. I'm just curious if it.
Betty, did you get fucked in the back seat at a Chili's? I'm ashamed.
It has. Would you tell old BullHorn Betty if it had? I'm just asking. A couple women out here, they don't care if you're with Magnolia. Just like Magnolia didn't care that you were with me. They're willing. You want me to have?
Now, see, were they actually together, though? That's the question, because there was never any confirmation. Like, the way he puts Magnolia out there is like they are together. He never did that with Betty. He actually seemed like, even going back, we'll use the example of when she was in Georgia, And she reached out to Jonathan and he said, well, your numbers are looking pretty good. I would stay, because she was wanting to go home. It seemed more like a business relationship than anything.
Have them meet you up there at the Chili's. Should I order you guys a round of margaritas with a nice salty rim for you there, Christian man?
Oh.
Oh, Chili's. Don't forget, cheap bastard.
Oh, shit.
Right? The twofer special with the margarita.
Oh, hell, he done took Betty to Chili's and got a 2 for $20 meal with some margaritas.
Margaritas. Always a hit with JLR. Oh.
You liked it, girl. You liked it.
Always a hit with JLR. How's that local Chili's? Hey, Magnolia. Have you been up at that local Chili's? I kept wondering why he had to sit so far away from me when we were at the Chili's, but I didn't know about you for a solid year. Now,
hold up. Why he had to sit so far away from you at the Chili's? They all went to Chili's together? Make it make sense. Jesus Christ. Were they all at Chili's together? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
I just realized you must have been up there because, he was acting funny every time we went into Chili's. And I was like, well, why are you acting so funny there?
So he... So is she claiming that JLR used to take her out to Chili's for the 2 for $20 dinner and some margaritas and would be acting weird because Magnolia was somewhere in the restaurant? But then he would leave the restaurant and go bang Betty in the back seat of his car in the parking lot of Chili's? I'm so confused.
Because you're bringing other broads. Got it. How many times? Have you been watching his bank receipts? Are you reconciling his banks? Do you know how often he goes to Chili's? Man, that sucks if you see him at Chili's once a week and you're in Palm Beach.
Yeah, because he's out there doing Betty in the back seat. Not. Oh, that's the end of that clip. Jesus. Oh. Ooh. I'm so confused. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not gonna stream his whole thing. That's for him and his viewers. I'm trying to find where they mentioned
plans are to find Sebastian and make more. So,
I'll tell you, I don't know which was harder to watch, the intro or the video, or if it's 50-50, but between those two things, there's probably a lot of tears in the chat for sure.
well, I'll tell you what, the intro gets to me no matter what.
So,
oh my God, that
we're
wasn't caught on the clip. I mean, I guess I could. There's no telling where it is on Betty though. Let me look.
So we're going to get on into it, and again, we just can't tell you guys how much.
Later.
As you guys,
Unfortunately,
yeah,
and threaten somebody.
us asking him to do so. Asked him if he would like to come on. We're going to get on into it, and again, we just can't tell you guys how much. Those of you that continue to support Seth, we appreciate you. As most of you know, we had a special guest planned for tonight. I had reached out to Joe Petito about a week ago and asked him if he would like to come on and support Seth and Sebastian and talk about Gabby's foundation. And of course, he was, as always, glad to do that, glad to help, and appreciated us asking him to do so. As you guys,
Unfortunately,
yeah,
I got
as
a
you
phone
guys,
call this morning. I guess there's some vile people in the world that, still don't want me to find my son, still putting up opposition, and decided to be, that bad portion of humanity and threaten somebody. So, unfortunately, I understand. I don't want him and his family to suffer from anything. So, I just think it's really vile that people can still do that. I just want to find my son.
So I talked to Seth this morning, and I asked him specifically what Joe had said. He said that Joe had told him that he had been threatened. His family had been threatened. His foundation had been threatened. I had no reason not to believe Seth, but I also wanted to talk to Joe myself.
Somebody type in the chat that if Jason scrolls to the present live, she will hear Tony Mathis and Seth Rogers discussing it. Please and thank you, because those are the magic words.
So
I'll
Joe
rewind
had
though.
specifically what Joe had said. He said that Joe had told him that he had been threatened. His family had been threatened. His foundation had been threatened.
Gotcha.
I had no reason not to believe Seth, but I also wanted to talk to Joe myself. So I reached out to Joe, and I apologized to Joe for anything he was experiencing on our behalf. Asked him more specifically what it was that had happened, and he said that he was threatened to have his personal information put out there, and Gabby's foundation was actually threatened as well. So we're not going to dig any deeper into that. I just would like to say that it saddens me that anybody would threaten his family or his foundation. But Joe, if you're listening or you hear this, again, apologies on my behalf and Seth's behalf.
Hey,
you had
Scooter.
to experience that. I'm blown away that there are people that are that determined to keep two grieving fathers from connecting, but we're not going to give that any more airtime, nor are we going to call people out specifically. We're going to move on. But what we'd like to do tonight is,
well, that's all right, Dick Tot Tony. Betty's got you covered. She did all that. She called everybody out. Let's see. Jason, I understand. Here's what I've been saying. Like, if y'all reached out to this man and threatened him, fuck you. If you reached out to him to warn him, still fuck you. It's not your place and it's not your business. Joe Petito going on Seth Rogers would not have been a bad thing tonight, in my opinion. Period. All right, now I found where Betty talks about the sugar daddy.
Tony's record is impeccable. Let's be honest, okay? He's got an impeccable record. He has no criminal history that's been touted around. If you guys don't know that yet, let me just tell you that was a bunk history for a 40-year-old black man, and they didn't even try to change the date of it either. I mean, it clearly said 40-year-old black man. I kept pointing that out, and everybody's like, "Oh no, that's Tony." I'm like, "No, it's not." So I ran Tony's background background check myself. I didn't even see the checks that came up on my background check because it was so far back. But he did acknowledge that it was like from 30 or some years ago. And I'll be honest with you, I still have a bounce check with Walmart for $23 and I think 76 cents from like 1960 or 1999, 98. So what? I don't know of anybody.
I mean, it does matter, and here's why it matters to me, because you're trying to do stuff that involves money, the passing of money. That's why it does matter to me.
That has not had at least a bounce check once or twice.
Me.
Unless you're a millionaire, which...
Me, I have never. Now, you want to talk about overdraft, then we can talk. I overdraft my shit constantly.
None of us are. Well, if you are in my chat and you are a millionaire, I do take donations. I just thought I'd throw that out there to all my millionaires,
I agree, Jason.
Just in case you guys want to be a sugar daddy or something.
Oh Lord. But see, for me, Jason, for now, until like I said, until like this is just Seth, Tony, and Betty claiming that he was threatened. And that's 3 liars. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me to believe it, I would need to see more proof because what Betty said is that it's Jay for Justice, the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers' Facebook group. And who was the other? Who was the other? There was somebody else. I can't remember the third person, but somebody else. She was claiming these 3 groups were barbecue lady on TikTok. She's claiming that the 3 groups were pushing their communities to reach out to Joe Petito. And if they were, then that's fucked up.
Something like that.
But for me,
Betty's single. I'm just saying.
oh God. But for me, until I see something that verifies that happened that way, I can't drag them for filth yet.
Unless you're a millionaire, which none of us are. Well, if you are in my chat and you are a millionaire, I do take donations. I just thought I'd throw that out there to all my millionaires,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just in case you guys want to be a sugar daddy or something like that. Betty's single.
Oh my God. Oh. Let's rewind it and put it on slow-mo.
If you are in my chat and you are a millionaire, I do take donations. I just thought I'd throw that out there to all my millionaires,
Oh man, almost had it. It keeps down. Okay. Screenshot it. Screenshot. Somebody get it. Somebody get it.
Just in case you guys want to be a sugar daddy or something like that. Betty's single.
Screenshot it. Get it. Oh.
I'm just saying.
Screenshot it.
I'm just saying. I'll give you kisses here.
Oh.
Right?
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll watch it all over again.
You're a millionaire, which none of us are. Well, if you are in my chat and you are a millionaire, I do take donations. I just thought I'd throw that out there to all my millionaires, just in case you guys want to be a sugar daddy or something like that. Betty's single. I'm just saying. I'll give you kisses here.
Oh, gross, Betty. Oh.
I'm just saying.
Well, stop saying.
So, we have to, one of the purposes of me coming here was to let you guys know truly what happened.
But you're a liar and nobody can take you serious. So there's that. We just don't know until we know. Period. Pooh. If she starts licking the camera, I'm deleting YouTube. Yeah, we are, Mama. We out. We over here showing out. Did somebody say Nancy Grace? I thought I heard them say Nancy Grace too.
I'm trying to get rich before I leave up out this bitch. I'm trying to have things, but it's hard for a pimp. But I'm praying and I'm hoping to God I don't slip. Yeah.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
You ain't no
When he
nigga.
tryna get this money for the real.
You ain't no
For the
nigga.
Cadillacs and gas money spent.
You ain't no
Because a
nigga.
whole lot of bitches dropping shit.
You ain't no.
Fiddle dee dee. She is out of her damn. Oh, I forgot to close the storybook. Hold on, y'all. We forgot to close the bedtime stories with Betty. Hold on. Shit. See? The end. I mean, I guess what's he got that all these women want? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I love Chili's, by the way. I hate Chili's. Their 2 for $20 sucks. So what I want to know now, because we're transitioning from Betty. So if you was here for Betty, we're done with Betty. I'm transitioning over to why do women find terrible, murderous men sexy? Do y'all have an answer? Because I don't have an answer. And I don't like the way I've been feeling about this one guy because I don't know if he's guilty or innocent. He received a death sentence, but there are people out here claiming that the evidence doesn't match up. I haven't had the time yet to go through and watch the court to see what the evidence is yet. So this is just me basing off of what I've seen so far. Okay. Hold on. Let me share it to y'all. First, I want to know, do y'all know who I'm talking about? I ain't going to say his name. I want to know, do y'all have any kind of inclination as to who I'm speaking about? Oh my God. You got it. Tess is quick. Tess is quick. Grandma Sherry's birthday. Oh shit.
Cause that's your birthday. You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick.
my computer.
It's not gonna work on mine because I'm playing my game.
Can y'all hear me now?
Remember what?
What I told you.
What?
Go on.
Did I move?
No, with your smart mouth. Go on. I'm live. Go. Lord. I don't know what's going on. It just, StreamYard just completely messed me up. So I don't know if it's my hotspot or what, because I connected to Caden's hotspot. Now y'all can hear me, little brat. That was weird. Okay. Anyways, Sinner said he did all that. Oh shit, Southern Gal, thank you. Come back, Des Jones, and come back. I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Move that ass. Let the right go work that ass. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on.
Thank you, Southern Gal. Yeah, I'm unmuted on my side and it showed me talking, but it wasn't coming through to you guys. I don't know what happened. There was room on the freaking door. Let me try to switch back over to my hotspot and see if it works. Let's see. Can y'all hear me now? Hello? Yes. Okay, good. All right. So I'm gonna just have to use Caden's hotspot for a minute. I seen Sinner say that he did a lot of research on Wade before he was basically a piece of shit before he was he committed these last crimes. Oh shit. Oh, and here's his okay, hold on. Let me share this. Wade is evil, period. And he admits it. I'm finna show y'all how these folks are going crazy over Wade. Oops. All right, let me show y'all.
It's the lover. Woo! It's the lover. Sexy on the cover. She call me Mr. Bombastic, send me fantastic. Touching on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic, send me fantastic. Touching on me back, she says I'm Mr. Boom. Smooth, Mr. Lover. Mr. Lover.
I should not be feeling the way I feel right now. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. I don't know. Maybe it's the music they put with them. I don't know. I really don't. Let me go to the hashtag. Hold on. I'm trying.
Mr. Lover.
Hashtag
Mr. Lover.
Wade Wilson. I should not feel that way. What is this?
This man is the most dangerous prisoner in the world, and you'll never believe what he did. A couple named Noah and Bonnie had recently bought this new house and had just settled in. However, on the first night they spent in this house, they started hearing strange noises coming from the basement. These noises frightened Bonnie, asking Noah to go check what was happening downstairs. Noah didn't give that much importance.
Hold up. This is fake. This is not true. Hold up. Hold on. We'll just scroll through them. I'll show y'all.
What an ending.
Look how good looking he is, though. Why does he have to be a piece of shit?
What an ending.
I should not be feeling the way I feel right now.
Also during court, Wilson asked,
not only did you shoot her.
Apparently, Wade Wilson spent his last Christmas as a free man at this woman's house with his girlfriend and his...
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something.
Can you hear me? I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's crotch grab. Yes. And now do it again. That's not funny for him. He shouldn't have said that. Everybody's saying that. All us snake bitches. Am I really? What about now? This is bullshit. My internet is crashing on me for nothing, for no reason. And I do it again. Well, apparently, I do. I need some merch that says I'll do it again. Okay, I wanted to share Wade with everybody. Thank you, Truth Teller. I appreciate you letting me know. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Oh, there's a name for it? Hybristophilia? How do you say that? Hybristophilia. Oh, he does. He had to say it like 11,000 times on Queen's Panel the other day. I am that snake bitch. Now do it again. Best believe. Oh, he's a sexy psycho. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what's going on, but him's good looking. And now the extent that these women on TikTok are going, is a little wild. Like, I can think he's good looking. I thought Ted Bundy was good looking too, but they are idolizing this man. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Lee. I forgot about that. Betty and Chronicles. Ew, Kate. Ew. No, ma'am. I'm roboting again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, so I guess I'll shut down if I go live. I might, because I wanted to talk to y'all about Wade, but I guess it's maybe this is a sign from God that I don't need to go there. Maybe this is God saying, no, you did the Betty content. Move along. Do not go into Wade. I got to. My shit's not working. So, anyways, I guess I will try again tomorrow. We'll see what else pops off overnight. If y'all see anything juicy, make sure to send it to me. Thank y'all for being here. Hit that like or dislike on your way out. Replay gang, let me know what you think about Betty, Chili's, JLR, and Magnolia. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.